I want to talk to you quickly about Hello Privacy versus Privacy B versus IDX Complete. Of course, we are speaking about data removal services. So here are the tools I want you to really think about. I want to first talk about Hello Privacy. So when you think about Hello Privacy, I want you to think about affordability. I also want you to think about speed. Okay, they're really fast in terms of actually removing your data from the targeted websites. Okay, and this is a company that actually has been kicking ass for the last 10 to 15 years now. As a matter of fact, Hello Privacy is actually part of a reputation management company called Brand Yourself. Okay, Brand Yourself. So Hello Privacy actually offers the very basics of data removal services. So you are able to actually scrub your data from the web. Okay, and so that's really good. And in terms of the reason why I said affordability is because Hello Privacy is pretty. The price is pretty decent. You're looking at $9.99 per month, whereas others are you have rivals charging $25 per month. They're charging you only $10 per month, and the whole platform is pretty easy to use, by the way. So that's really good. So from an affordability and flexibility point of view, you will love what Hello Privacy has to offer. Now, the only thing is that Hello Privacy has a model that's much more basic than rivals, and also you have a fewer settings to play with. And it's one of those things where you have to really understand. It depends on how deep you want the whole data removal process to be. I mean, if you want it very, very deep, you can't have it. You cannot have it with Hello Privacy. They don't have that setup. Okay, but it is what it is. And in terms of basic features, you can do a lot of things with Hello Privacy. You can remove your data. You can at least ask the targeted website to remove your data, to take it down. You can also you can continually monitor the internet to see which sites are displaying your data. And by data, I'm talking here about full name, age, gender, birthday, phone number, current address, and past addresses for that matter, the names of family members, and also email address, social media profiles, and also arrest records. When you think about Hello Privacy, you have to really remember that they are actually helping you with your privacy management online, right? This is actually, like I said, the company is owned and run by Brand Yourself, and so this is a company that has a background in reputation management, and this is kind of cool. But Brand Yourself does other stuff. They don't do just reputation management. They also do ID theft management. They do credit monitoring and so on and so forth. And one thing you have to really understand here is that with Hello Privacy, they're not really that accessible via phone. So everything happens via email. And this could be a little problematic because if you're not satisfied with the customer service, if you're not satisfied with the service, and you want to contact a customer service rep, you can't really do it. You can only do it through the sites or through the app. Okay, through the app. And also, Hello Privacy doesn't have a strong process in place to sort of empower customers to do a DIY data removal. I mean, because there are cases where you can just be browsing the net and you can see, for instance, that a site where your name or your data is present. You don't have time to actually send an email and place a request for Hello Privacy to take the data down. You could do it yourself. So because Hello Privacy doesn't have the process in place to empower you at the DIY level, this could be a little problematic. Okay. So basically, overall, when you think about Hello Privacy, I want you to think about a data removal service that has a decent business model to kind of help you with your data removal needs. Okay. And also they do not actually cover that many sites. I mean, they cover like 100 to 200 sites, whereas other players in the industry, such as Delete Me or Opteri, actually will target hundreds of sites, not just 200 sites, but 600, 700 sites. You also have Delete Me. Delete Me also that has been around for 15 years, doing also a lot of work. So again, you have an average. Think about Hello Privacy as an average player that you can really use if the pricing really suits your budget. I want to talk to you now about Privacy B. We are still talking about Hello Privacy versus Privacy B versus IDX Complete. So when you think about Privacy B, I want you to think about a let's say another level of service. Okay, Privacy B is way above Hello Privacy in the sense that Pri- Privacy B actually covers 400 to 500 data brokers. So that's really impressive. Whereas Hello Privacy is only doing 100 or 200. So you can see the delta right there. Okay, of course, Privacy B is more expensive also. So Privacy B is more expensive than Hello Privacy. That's for sure. And but here is a service that offers a wide range of coverage. The dashboard is pretty clean and user friendly, so that's really good. And also, you have a lot of features too. Okay, so that's really good. You also have a lot of DIY process. I mean, there is an empowering process that's really there as well. And Privacy B is quick and simple to use. You have a privacy manifesto, which is a really nice touch, and you have a useful dashboard and a set of pretty useful controls too. So that's really good from an affordability point of view, but also from an accessibility point of view. On the flip side, as I said before, Privacy B is expensive, and they only bill you annually, so they only have an annual plan. They do not have a monthly plan, which is a bummer because if you want to really slice down your payments, because maybe the annual plan is too much, you don't have the possibility to change things there. So this is really this could be a problem for some clients. So in terms of pricing plan, so here with Privacy B, you are paying $197 a year. So 190, let's just say $200. $200. If you divide that by 12, you're probably getting like $8 or $9. Okay. I mean, sorry, my math is not really that good. So you're looking at 200 divided by 12. You're looking at 15 to $18. Now, the thing is that the reason why it is expensive is that you have to pay this at once. They're not really giving you the possibility to split the payments. So some clients could find this very complicated. Okay, but overall, if you were to compare, actually, Delete Me, for instance, Delete Me costs you 129. Canary costs you 180. Okay, so you can see that Privacy B is really expensive. They're charging you like nearly 54 cents to $1 per day. When you think about Privacy B, the cool thing is that you have basic features, but you also have advanced features. So if data removal is of a quite essential importance to you this year, you might want to really look into the advanced features that Privacy B really has. Okay, so for instance, you have the ability to you have the ability to look at what they call a vulnerability report. So the vulnerability report shows you the tool will scan the web to detect known threats and then provides a privacy risk score, telling you about recent data breaches and letting you configure how much protection you want from the service. So this amount of accountability is pretty good. Okay, and so secondly, Privacy B offers a very good set of tools to protect family members alongside your own account, offering, for instance, a central dashboard to add or remove new members on the app, a useful way to keep tabs on kids, parents, and anyone else. So from a flexibility point of view, this is really good. So family members actually can also be granted permission to change the settings, and anyone added will be given a personalized email to help manage their privacy. So from an efficiency point of view, this is really good. On top of this, Privacy B also offers a number of enterprise features to protect businesses. So it's worth checking out the full list of features on the Privacy B website because it is really expensive. So you're looking at spear phishing, for instance, employee poaching, doxing, telemarketing and spam, social engineering, physical threats, and much more. So you can see that you have a lengthy array of processes. What about support here? Now, Privacy B offers a range of online support. Online, I said online, not phone. Online. So you have a lengthy FAQ You have a privacy B blog. You have a privacy manifesto also. So that's really sort of limited to that. You're not going to speak to someone on the phone. Don't really count on it. You have to really do everything through the web. And if this is not something you want to do, then this could be a little problematic. Next, I want to talk to you about IDX Complete. So this is the third player I want you to really think about this year. So when you think about IDX Complete, I want you to think about a platform that brings a varied collection of features to protect your identity and online privacy with $1 million guarantee backing its identity theft remediation service. So this is really good. So IDX Complete is not just doing data removal for you. It's also protecting your data against identity theft. Okay, so basically, when you think about IDX Complete, you have $1 million insurance policy for ID recovery expenses. You have credit monitoring features that catch ID theft early. The service actually includes VPN, password manager, and you have tracker blocking. You have alerts to dark web exposure of personal data, and you have a service also that automates personal data collection opt-out. So that's really good. On the flip side, it is expensive. Okay, personal data entry is somewhat awkward, and you do have very limited VPN features. Okay, but the cool thing is when you consider IDS Complete this year, I want you to think about ID theft remediation, dark web monitoring, $1 million insurance, monthly credit score, antivirus, VPN, password manager. You also have a service that flags let's say abnormal transactions. So that's really good from a flexibility point of view. You have social media tracking, and you have data broker opt-out process. So that's really good. In terms of pricing, IDS Complete lists at $32.90 per month with a 10% discount if you pay for a full year, meaning that the annual price is $355.32. You can see that that's roughly twice the $179.99 price of Privacy B, for instance. Okay, so this is really steep. But hey, listen, you have quality with that at that price. You have quality. The question is, can you afford it? Okay, you can. I'm showing you this on the screen right now. Here is the pricing tier for IDS Complete. So you have IDS Identity at $8.96 per month, billed annually. You have IDS Complete, billed $29.61 per month, billed annually, and you have IDS Privacy actually at $11.66 per month, billed annually. So it is what it is. So when you think about IDS Complete, you have social media century. You have a social media century sort of a process. You have full featured password manager. So this is also a great addition to IDS Complete. So this is kind of cool because this feature allows you to really securely find out if any given password appeared in a list containing billions of breached passwords. So it actually uses a hashing algorithm that allowed the platform to determine whether the password you typed appeared in the list without recklessly submitting the password. So this is kind of cool, okay? And also IDS Complete has a full-on password manager to actually help you with your ID theft, let's say, initiatives. And so when it comes to IDS Complete, the cool thing is that you have a lot of possibilities way beyond data removal. So data removal and identity theft. Like I said, you have the password manager feature. Okay, so I'm speaking here about password capture and replay, password generator, personal data and form filling. Okay, you have tags, flags, folders, and favorites. That's another great possibility you have within the platform. You have password security and sharing. You have this, so this is really good. You have safe Wi-Fi VPN with IDS Complete. You have tracking blocker. You have a privacy search, a private search rather. You have cyber scan alerts. You have credit monitoring and more. Right? You have identity theft recovery. So this is kind of deep. Okay, when you think about IDS Complete, The picture I'm painting here is the picture of depth and breadth. Okay, so overall, when you think about IDX Complete, think about a tool that allows you to protect your identity across the board. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So you have $1 million insurance for ID recovery expenses, credit monitoring features that catch actually ID theft early, as I said earlier. You also have a tool that includes VPN, password manager, tracker blocking, among others. So this is really fantastic. So what's the approach here? So hello privacy versus privacy B versus IDS complete. Which one should you go for this year? So the thing is, when you think about personal data brokers, you have to really understand that this is a problem that's not going away. Okay, it's not going away. So when it comes to addressing the problem of data brokers, if you really acknowledge that it's not going away, then you have understood half of the problem. Because one of the key challenges in this domain stems from data brokers who are among the most prevalent sources of unwanted PII published online. PII, personally identifiable information. So the problem security teams face when trying to remove this data manually on behalf of employees or encouraging their employees and executives to remove this information on their own is that every data broker is different and has different procedures for removing information, really, when you think about it. So the process can be as simple as sending an email or filling out, let's say, an online form, or may require more action like uploading a government issued ID or utility bill to prove one's identity. So attempting to really remove PII for a single employee manually can take up to 50 hours. Think about it, 50 hours per employee, one employee, 50 hours. Now, if you are in an organization that has thousands of employees, you just wasting your time and wasting the company's resources, really. Okay, but one thing for sure, if you are evaluating personal data removal platforms, whether you want to go with Hello Privacy, Privacy B, or IDS Complete, you want to really think about the credibility of the company, the enterprise readiness and security credentials, the availability of self-service onboarding options. You want to be able to talk to customer service also. Also, you want to look at transparency in pricing, but transparency also in reporting, and the broad coverage of data brokers. This is kind of important because that will help you actually know what's really happening here. So, what's the choice here? Hello Privacy versus Privacy B versus IDS Complete. Which one should you go for this year? Our choice is Privacy B. So Privacy B seems to be the most complete, the better sort of service this year. IDS Complete is good, but they're just too expensive, and chances are you might not need all the features that they are offering. So the bottom line here is that in today's conversation, I spoke to you about Hello Privacy versus Privacy B versus IDS Complete. I give you the tools, the approach, the choice, and now the bottom line. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.